Whistler. He scratches it. Everything's old here. Old Whistler's it's meh. You'll know it. You'll know it. It's just down that way. A few hours.
A mansion. That way.
Wait, what did he say? I didn't hear
A
you.
mansion that way, he's pointing.
Yeah, if you follow my cycle, going backwards anyways.
What the fuck were those things?
Oh, I don't know, but out here in the outskirts, there's not a lot of people or guards or anything, so a lot of shit comes out of there.
Now, when you say mansion,
It's unfortunate. Is anyone in there? Does anyone in this household survive?
Whistler, what is it?
Oh, it's just an old mansion, but it whistles. Because it's just the way the roof thing is done. When the wind goes by, it goes...
Do you recognize me? Do you recognize Cog here?
No. Like I said, I'd remember you, boys.
What would Stanton, what was his name?
Oh, Brother Stanton. Oh, he's a young'un.
Why would he send us to you if you don't know anything?
Oh, but the place you mentioned is at Whistler. You want to go to Whistler if that's what you were looking for. He's gonna be like, do you need something from me?
I want to find the bastards that made us and crush their skulls in my hands.
Well, those are some fine hands. They're strong enough to do it, too. Huh. Well, I'd suggest you go that way, but it's your choice. Good. Do you need anything else from me?
He just
He starts looking.
stalks away.
Oh,
Thank you. He's always. Yeah, he's difficult.
no problem there, Sonny. He looks like he's got some. He's got quite the bit there.
Do you have anything else that you could reward us with? Says Agony.
Oh. Well, you know what? There's a couple of things in that house that I fixed up. They're pretty nice. I'm not supposed to, but, you know, I know the old couple in there. I fixed a couple of weapons for the old man. They're inside there somewhere.
They won't need them any longer. They're dead.
No, I think if you did away with what did them in, he'd be happy for you to have it. They didn't have any other family.
Agony's gonna go in the house and salvage weapons for the party. His pride is wounded, but he's still a dragon. There's still
He's the old man. The old man is happy to put the very fine screws back in his pocket. So, I'd like to call it because the next part is not an hour and a half. It's going to be bigger.
I didn't sleep fully last night, and I do have to work in the
I am
morning.
fucking tired right now, too.
If the name of tonight's game is not bickering or
Bicka?
Bicker's bickering. Vecchia Bicker's bickering.
Okay, how do you
Why?
spell
Vecchia's
Bicka?
bickering.
How do you spell Bicka?
Bikyaa.
B-I-
Vecchia. K.
K.
Y-A.
Vecchia.
Bicka.
And I did do a check. It is an African tribe, but it's a pretty unknown African tribe. It's not like a word that means something somewhere.
Bicka! Alright.
Actually, it's something in Egypt.
Probably.
I was waiting for Adam to word of recognition. If you stayed anywhere like near, you would have heard like something. Yeah.
All right, let's do XP calculator.
Right. So,
And then treasure?
the first guy.
How much does Dewdrop get for the scalps of these humans?
Yeah, unfortunately, they're
She's not scalping humans.
they're-
I think you read you read her character build wrong. I'm doing it wrong if that's what you think.
Well, so
Covered in
she makes paintbrushes. you know?
Yeah.
Human hair paintbrushes make the best paintbrushes.
so
Finger painting.
from the first
One sober
encounter,
beating. Funny.
from the first encounter with Staten,
Mhm.
this treasure source is a stream choice.
Ooh. Barball.
So he's gonna leave behind what's his CR?
He was a CR3.
What he was pretending like his dick swag bigger than it did. That's what I do for sure.
Third level.
It's not that I'm a CR18. I'm a CR3, and so are my 100 others.
Treasure for a CR3 encounter is kind of around masterwork max. So
So the tools he left behind are bonus, not the treasure.
okay.
The second encounter, which is this one, that's a CR5 creature and 2 injured CR5s.
So a CR5 and 2 4s.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here it says none. I'm gonna spend a
DM point?
thank you, DM point to say that they find something useful, some well-crafted weapon and shield perhaps inside the home.
Cool.
But since it's none, we can have to roll up basic weapons. He was a farmer, so he had.
What about like
and
a war side or something?
Yeah, I'm fine with that if you guys want to change it.
Well, unless you want to roll,
I'd rather roll it randomly.
my character's not going to use it, so it doesn't matter.
It's something medium sized.
All right. So weapons. A simple
they
weapon.
were farmers. They were farmers. There are more encounters, but they're going to happen.
Is it ranged or melee or missile?
Missile.
Okay. A simple missile weapon.
Crossbow.
Blowgun, heavy crossbow, light crossbow, dart, javelin, sling. Something weird.
How many do we have there?
Blowgun, heavy crossbow, light crossbow, dart, javelin, sling. Something weird. 7. Yeah, you can DM point it.
DM point.
Blowgun,
Sure.
heavy crossbow,
Go for it,
light
Drake.
crossbow, dart.
Go for it.
It's a dart.
Returning dart.
That's pretty cool. That's
It's a
what.
lawn dart.
Drake, are you spending the last stream DM point?
How many DM points did I spend? I spent 1 for that, 1 for. I think I gave Adam 1. Okay, I'm out.
Okay, there's some weapon and then the shield. Amit?
The shield. If this guy had any training as a warrior, it'd just be. I'd like the stream to actually come up with something. One, they have much more interesting ideas than I do right now. Right now, there's a lot of steam. That's.
Yeah, go for it,
Yeah,
Draker.
go ahead.
With the king. Throw it,
Appropriate value for a CR5 encounter. Give me a second. You're almost in the territory of a +1 weapon. Almost.
+1 armor. Shield,
Uh,
maybe.
+1 shield would be cool.
Yeah, a magic shield is in the range.
Yeah. Let's
You guys own their own farm.
owned.
Oh yeah, there was help. There was help in this. Like some help would live here, but they're also dead. So
What kind of farm?
it grew what's it called? Vegetables. So it was an assortment of vegetables that they grew.
Okay, so there is a small steel shield that was being used as a part of a plow. They're actually using it as the fork on the plow. It's like a triangular kite shield that they just mounted on the front of their plow. It's like, hey, shit, that thing's magical. Oh wait, it's a shield. Somebody must have Vecchia'd it over as a big part of the plow.
Okay, so it's an unidentified +1 small steel shield.
We'll say a small steel or spike shield is pointy on the front. You back.
Light
Like a yeah.
light steel
steel
shield
spike.
medium. Okay,
Yeah.
with spikes. Okay.
Yeah.
And what value are the spikes?
I would want to make it masterwork if possible, but
Okay. And then the shield. And the weapon. Is that the spikes?
the weapon could be the spikes.
This stream wants to use a point there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't see a lot of.
Or stash.
If a returning vote, I vote the name. Yeah, returning is just way too valuable for
Yep.
the encounter.
Yeah.
So a returning item is like an 8,000 gold piece item. Like it's we shouldn't be
They would have
encountering.
gotten bigger farm for that.
It'll be a bit.
Yep.
Stash of useful consumables. That's kind of cool. The granddad was a alchemist. What was left? This treasure drinking cabinet.
Bottle of fancy booze.
And maybe some healing potions.
There are farm actions happen.
A masterwork dart is pretty cool though.
Yep.
Slake doesn't have any missile weapons, so he'll definitely throw darts through the wall.
1d2 plus 12.
Right through.
Alright, Ahmed,
Yeah, man.
when I use harvest parts from these doggos,
Yup.
I've got two issues. My first issue is they don't actually tell me what the DC is.
Okay.
But I'm making craft checks against something, and then I get CR times 10 for parts used to make stuff. So what's the CR of these dogs?
CR5.
Each?
So it's like CR5 and two CR4s?
The wounded ones we'll treat as CR4s, but it's a CR5 creature.
Is there a feat that leads to this?
I mean, harvest parts.
Oh, there isn't a prereq feat for this? No. Okay.
No.
Yeah, it's weird. You can attempt a craft or heal check as though making a trophy. I think that's...
Oh, sorry, it's as though making a trophy part.
Yeah.
And trophy.
It doesn't give you a DC there?
Oh, no, trophy would. I derped.
Story. Take someone's head off with a dart.
Full burst.
Yeah, like a goblin or something like that.
Where is it? Game mastering. Under game mastering, creating trophies. Or is this still something I just can't do till I level?
I would let you practice on 2 dogs to get one really good one.
No, so the problem is, so this still is the trophy thing. I don't have knowledges, so I physically can't do this. So when I level up, he makes a mess of things. He takes bits of dogs. He can't.
It's like,
I like what you're doing.
Oh, you need knowledges to.
You need knowledge. So the way it works is you need a knowledge check, then a heal check. You need a knowledge, then a healer survival. Then you need to do a craft.
Got it.
So I need more skills. I don't have the skills to do the thing.
Got it.
So he takes bits of Shadow Mastiff. He's got his bits of Shadow Mastiff. They don't do anything. They're just bits of Shadow Mastiff.
I do want to say that there is some treasure in the farm. Like there is some gold. There is like some silver pieces, like not silver pieces of money, but like a silver dining set. 4 forks, 4 spoons, 4 knives, kind of thing.
We should bury these people.
Yep, that's what we should do for sure.
He's wheeled himself in on his, like leaning back on his backpack.
So is there room for 3 in the backpack?
Slake will move the bodies out into a field and start digging.
No. There's cemetery. Their family cemeteries out over there.
Point to where you want me to dig a hole.
Yeah, he points out there's a place like 100 meters out over there, over north of where we are.
Okay.
How many bodies?
There's be 1 child, 2 adults, and an elderly person.
And you said the help was killed too?
Oh yeah, those guys.
Oh yeah, that stinking pile of corpses.
Yeah, another two.
All right, so Slake has to be told not to dig just one big
Mass grave.
pit,
Close enough.
and Dee Dee is collecting flowers, wildflowers for, and like
Old Gray is engraving and making small what are they called? The grave markers with like he's engraving them with like specific names, and it's very well done.
Yep, Agony's draconic nature kind of takes over, and he's like sifting through their belongings to find good stuff.
You can sift through what I've already sifted through.
Yeah, Duke and
do it.
Smurf and Agony glance at each other. They don't. They don't.
Let's get it done.
They don't need it anymore.
Oh, doesn't look like they're going to be leaving it to anyone either.
I think we're camping here.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
We had a long day adventuring, and Shadow Mastiffs came from somewhere. Hey, old guy, where'd the dogs come from?
Yes, comment too.
Thread. Normal around here.
That came from this book here. It's the DM's guide.
I just searched for CR5 and fucking whatever.
Oh, it's some mad wizard conjuring from the shadow plane. It's like, yeah, go run free! I can't control you!
Oh, get out there and do some shit.
Definitely not the first time something weird comes around these parts, though. That's for sure.
So this is part of your zone or whatever, your cycle.
Yeah, it's my cycle. Yeah,
All right. So
for you guys.
Agony's also packing up food.
Take the pie. She made the best pie. Actually, just give me some as well.
But if
Is it
there's like
on the pie?
if there's preserves and like bagged food and stuff like that, like he's gathering up lots
we're
of it.
raiding their pantry.
Yep.
There is a pie in the oven as they expect him at a certain time.
It'd be an overcooked pie at this point.
No, it's out. It's out. It was ready for him. He takes some and he says his goodbyes, and he's heading towards his temple. You can hear the wheel is making some noise as he's wheeling his ass down the road. Turns around, does something on the wheel, and stops wheeling. Stops squeaking.
All right, Becca, I think is done. We now have to go find Whistler at some mansion.
Whistler, which is we're gonna go find a ski resort. where the sound howls through the roof rafters is how I understood it. There's some fancy building where the wind blows funny and makes a noise.
Cool.
Hopefully the weather's bad tomorrow.
Good job, Ahmed.
Oh, yes, like I'm glad. Yeah.
That was good.
Let me know if there's critical feedback in an email in private. And then give me,
And you will see none of the other players in your feedback.
no, anything. Yeah, this is the first run at it, so let me know if do differently or better. Just let me know.
No, you had a difficult one to start off with, the friendly encounter. That was neat.
The friendly encounter is always funny because it's like you try to make you have to come in so fucking nice.
Did you hear the voice?
Otherwise, the party kills you. It's like you can't have the friendly encounter that's sarcastic, or they have to be way more powerful in the party. Like they have to have a way to get in there to not just get murdered by the murder hobos that are most parties.
Oh, no. Fuck, I know your voice.
Yeah.
In fact, we are the definition of murder hobos. We don't live in a.
We are literal hobos.
Well, we're squatters at this point.
Squatters,
We're not hobos because
yeah.
we're not moving currently.
Oh, we just did though. We're squatting here now.
Wither's critical feedback was more
On to
CR5s.
And tomorrow we're gonna go squat in another building.
That's a hobo.
And kill whatever stops us or tries to.
Murder.
Well, I think Dee wants to talk to something. We're trying to learn where Slake came from and why he's listening to this stuff. Like this is.
We'll learn through the screams.
I like the image of all these guys slowly tearing down buildings for steel and trying to recycle. That's kind of an interesting sect of the architect.
Yeah.
We got to rebuild what man has previously built. That's a thing.
Restoration.
Mm-hmm.
Restoration. Just bring it all back. I have a feeling, though, that at some point I'm going to spend the DM point for the other aspects of the architect to find out about the golems, because we don't know if they're legal or not. And we went and talked to 4 of these assholes so far.
Yes, you did. I don't know why you did that.
Yeah, I can't wait for 4th level. Get an extra hit die.
Well, get those skills that I'm missing to do the thing for the feat.
Yeah.
A lamp, 20 gold probably.
These guys were really fleshed out. Like they felt definitely really real. And watching you converse with yourself made me proud. I'm like, oh, look at him go. He has to talk to himself. Just let him talk to himself.
That
was good. All right, so next game, I think I'll play a little bit by myself on Saturday.
We'll play with yourself on Saturday.
We'll play with myself on Saturday. Yep. We'll do B team, and we'll see how Los and his we'll role play the scene where Los meets his buddies, his new buddies that he.
Hey guys, you want to adventure with me? Yeah, let's go adventure. Yeah. Ooh. And done. Scene. And scene.
And scene. No, they're going to be his buddies that he adventures with, but sometimes wants to get away from them because they're crazy.
I understand the feeling. But I'm one of the crazy ones in this one. So.
Yeah. And then
there's 2 factions of crazy. There's crazy leading towards evil, and there's crazy leading towards good. Is kind of and then there's the one lawful guy going, oh, everybody's. You shut up and you shut. Everybody shut up. You stop murdering. You stop making jokes. Pay attention. No finger painting in war.
Right all the while, there's this smiley happy face on the backside.
The whole. I'm assuming that there'll be a point where the whole back of Slake is just going to be a big techno-colored graffiti.
Flowers and bees.
Bees and butterflies and smiley faces, and the smiley face will get turned into a winking face. And yeah. Yep. You just won't know. You just won't know. Until he walks by a mirror or some glass. Oh, fuck! Rubbing himself against buildings to get it off. Yeah.
How do we get shields a smiley face?
I like the personalities of this party. They are an interesting bunch.
I need to go away from the computer now because
Ditto.
I have to go to sleeping.
All right. Yeah,
Actually,
cool. Good place to leave it. Hope you guys enjoy this as much as we do. Good job, Ahmed.
Thanks, guys.
Please.
Continue next time.